Yes, indeed. I'm back, and WrestleMania season has kicked up a notch. I did not plan on coming back to talk wrestling today, but how could I not, given the events of last night? I figured that this Vince J Memorial Award would be used in an angle, but I had no idea that Shane O'Mac would make his return. I mean, I had to go back and watch this again this morning, but all of the dueling chants and the noise and the Joe Louis Arena flipping out was just incredible. It was an incredible scene. Holy crap, this is awesome. Welcome back. You still got it. Shane O'Mac, all of those chants. And you rarely see a crowd get like that in this day and age, but it's awesome whenever they do. Looking at the promo, it was nice to see Stephanie get some sort of kamikaze as the heel authority figure for once. I mean, it was glorious to see Shane usher her out of the ring, and it was nice to see the father-son battle. So here's how the rest of the promo went for me. Shane wants control of Raw. Yes! Shane has some kind of dirty secret on Vince in a lockbox. Yes! Shane has to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Wait, huh? First, it doesn't make much sense at this point for The Undertaker to do the authority's bidding, although Vince could just say something like, "Do it or I'll fire you," and that'll make sense. But it's just strange to see that Taker will be representing the authority possibly his last match. Second, I hate to be that guy, but 46-year-old Shane versus The Undertaker. I mean, it would have been better if this would have been an opponent of Shane's choosing versus The Undertaker, but since it's in the cell, looking at this objectively, we're going to get some nice spots, some nice moments. A lot of people will run down and get some outside interference, and I guess in that regard, it'll make it a fun and funny match and an entertaining match. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking back at the promo in the moment, all I have to say is moving on, we're going to get to your boy Roman Reigns and the Roman Empire. For the last two WrestleManias, Vince has been on this stubborn kick, and he's reversed course the last two WrestleManias, but I don't think he's going to do it here, because this year he's telling the fans, you have to learn how to eat crap and like it. Well, the fans have responded by saying, "We're not gonna take it. Hell, we ain't gonna take it." So I'm watching the Roman Reigns Sheamus match, and I fell asleep midway through because it was getting pretty boring. And when I woke up, I woke up right before Triple H came out. His theme hits, and I'm like, okay, I'm up right in time. So they start brawling, and it's on, and the fans are into it. WrestleMania is just weeks away, and then the funniest thing starts to happen. Roman Reigns grabs control of the brawl, and the fans start to boo. Then Triple H gains control, and the fans start to cheer. And to anyone that says those fans are trying to be smart marks or rebellious, well, let's go back to when Roman Reigns destroyed Triple H at TLC, I believe. That got really over with the fans. The fans loved that because Roman Reigns was a destroyer, and it came off really well. Even I liked it. But then they tried to turn him into a 2016 version of Steve Austin, and I did not like that because it didn't fit his character, and apparently nobody else liked it either. So here we are now. It's like we're at a poker table now, and both sides are petty. On one side we have the WWE fans, and on the other side there's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has 4 aces in his hand. And he's so confident that this is gonna work. He's gonna win. So he slaps down his 4 aces. He says, I don't care what you guys think. I don't care how over Dean Ambrose is. This is who I'm picking. And we, the WWE fans, have a straight flush. So we slap our hand down and say, we are going to be so petty that we will cheer Triple H of all people. And it's funny because they used to run the promos saying, let your voices be heard. And these last 2 WrestleMania builds, we've definitely let our voices be heard because we're not going to just sit back and take what they force feed us. Especially when there's a better result to be had. And going back to last night, they were trying to get Triple H over as this assassin heel. And they were trying to get Roman Reigns over as the compassionate face that took a beating. So you should feel very sorry for him. And it all blew up in their faces as Triple H turned into the biggest babyface on the roster. And Roman Reigns, in the fans' eyes, got his comeuppance as a heel for beating Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns, the supposed top face and supposed future of the company, was bloodied and battered. And yet the fans were chanting one more time after Triple H pedigreed him on the steel steps. And I've been watching wrestling a long time. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. And at this point, it just looks like Triple H doesn't care anymore. He's just out there hamming it up and taunting Roman and crotch chopping and playing to the fans. And it looks like Triple H is just going to say, yeah, screw it. He's just going to play face. I mean, you might as well just come out to D-Generation X's theme music at this point because the fans are going to cheer him like a face throughout this entire build to WrestleMania. So to close, ladies and gentlemen, Shane O'Mac is back. Triple H is a baby face. Roman Reigns is a heel. We're only weeks away from WrestleMania. WrestleMania can't get here fast enough. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.